he was one of the best scrum halves that Workington has had for many, many years, you know, including Sol Roper and Harry Hatch when they were playing. This kid could have fitted in anywhere, and he had to kind of do things on his own because they wasn't the best side in the Rugby League, Workington, but this kid guided them through, and he kept them winning a lot of matches. I think he was a great player. I played against him, and he was. I think I was coach of when he was at Whitehaven, and I can never ever imagine any game being played with him putting halfback and having it easy. He was a hard lad, he was a good player, and he was a very likeable lad. But nobody ever got the better of him. You know, he was one of them kids who, if he'd have been playing for somebody like St Helens or Wigan or Warrington, the kid would have been unstoppable. He was just unlucky, wrong time, wrong place. He was a tremendous player, a hard player. I mean, when you look at him, if you look at him running out, you'd think, I'd tell the big forwards, run straight at him. But he put them flat on the back. You know, you couldn't run through him. He was one of them kids who had everything, a big heart. He had great football ability, he had pace, and he had a good pair of hands. So everything that's required in Rugby League, he had. You know, we're talking about a great player here. You know, I know people say, Workington, you know, what's that? But he was a great player. He could kick, he could tackle, he could run, he could score tries, he could stop tries. Now, there's not many people in Rugby League, whoever they are, can do that. He could. Well, let me say this way. Anybody who does what he did and finish up doing what he's done in his career with, you know, Workington and Whitehaven, and now he's in the Hall of Fame at Workington. Workington were always a quality side. Lots of good players. In them days there was no, you know, Australians flying over right, left and centre. He was part of that club. And for me, that's how he become a great player, because he put his heart and soul on the line every single week. For me, he was probably one of the best halfbacks with Harry Archer and Sol Roper that Workington's ever had. Great player. If he'd have played for St Helens, he'd have played for Wigan, he would have played for Great Britain many, many times. He was a great player, a good player, and the problem he had was he wasn't at the right club at the right time. And I feel sorry in a way, because people like him have missed out. And you know, once you played as a halfback, halfbacks think better than most people. You know, they know how to read the game, what you needed, how to win the game. And he had that kind of ability. He always knew what to do. And he led by example. For me, he was a quality player. And if he didn't play for Great Britain, they've missed out. Well, I'd just like to say to him, congratulations. It soon passes. But let me put it this way. A, you made it. You was a great player. And you was a great player and a star player with Workington. Now, there's not many people can say that. They've had some tremendous players, but after some of the great players went, you carried it on. And to me, you were probably one of the best players later on after Harry Archer and Sol Roper that they ever had. Boxer, for me, you was a genuine guy, a great star and a great player. Thank you, and it's been great to meet you.